Morning, it's me, Gary, again, and thought I'd just do a quick broadcast for you to show you what we've got coming this week in the Talking Riches online conference room. So this week is the week that begins the 14th of May. And as usual, well, we're going to be talking in the conference room about FM. That's what we're talking about. So we've got the main biz opportunity, or the business opportunity plan, which shows you about the company, the pay plan, and how you join. Now, you're welcome to invite anybody along to this. 2 links are given out. One is to the forum that you see on the screen at the moment, and the second link takes you to the support site, talkingrichesupport.co.uk. All prospects are instructed to return to the person who introduced them to the conference, so you feel free to send your colleagues there. Secondly, as always, every week we've got the Getting Started conference. This is a really useful one. It covers a lot of points in there. It's like your first 48 hours, first week in the business. Excuse me. So the action plan is, what we do is we cover various subjects like, what is network marketing? What's the difference between a distributor and a preferred customer? What are the advantages of joining? What's the difference of joining? Then we set an action plan towards the end, which is placing your first order, so encouraging your prospect to place their first order, your new member. Excuse me one moment. Hello, Molly. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you to my co-presenter. Say hello, Molly. No? Okay. All right, we'll come and sit on my lap. Sorry. That's my cat, and you will hear her talking away. She does this all the time. Don't you, Molly? Okay, so, yeah, placing your first order. How do you do that? There's an instruction of how to use the online shop. Ordering a sample kit, how to do that. And also arranging to talk to your sponsor. And setting a few simple goals, knowing what you're going to be achieving in your first weeks within FM. Excuse me. The third is this week's topic. As you know, on a Tuesday and a Thursday, we do an element of training in the conference room. We've sectioned them out rather than sort of trying to do one mega long conference with getting started and the biz opportunity and then some training. That could be a good idea. It'd just be really long, so it's broken down into sections so you can dip in and take which one of the training events you want. Excuse me a second. Come and say hello again. No? Alright, we'll sit there then. So what is this week's topic? Sorry for that. My pussycat there was just disturbing. How much do you want to earn in the next 3 months? This is a fantastic goal-setting exercise. Now, I'm not going to take credit for it. I did put the plan here. I believe, and forgive me if I'm wrong, Stephen, but I think this is a Stephen Bourne training guide, and I've just created some slides to go along with this. If it wasn't Stephen, then I'm very sorry to whoever was the person who created this. I'm just looking. There's no. So it's a work along presentation. You're not going to be sitting there just twiddling your thumbs. You're going to be taking action throughout the presentation. So it's the 90-day plan, and I'll give you, if you haven't already got one of these leaflets, during the conference I'll give you a link so you can download a copy of this, print it off and actually work through it. So we work through all the sections here. And put a plan together. Now, what a great place after going to the Getting Started conference this would be. What a great place to be. But is this only for people who are just getting started? Absolutely not. It's for everyone, because all of us should be setting goals. So no matter where you are, if you're earning already thousands, where do you want to be in the next 90 days? So come along and join us for that. So they're the conferences. How do you get the dates? How do you get the links? Right, well, if you've been watching the videos over the last few weeks, I've been showing you that, but let me take you through the various stages that you can go through to get there. Excuse me. Okay, so you enter the forum, and there's two places to go. Either come down to Talking Rich's conference room section, and you'll find a link to all of the conferences in there. Secondly, click on View Active Topics, and you'll be able to find the link to the conferences there. Thirdly, and I'm going to show you a fourth method as well now that we've got, but we'll have a look at this. You click on that link and it takes you to the calendar. I'll just bring that up in a separate window. And you can see I've already opened that. So here's the schedule. It's a bit like a TV schedule. So you come through here, choose which conference you want. Let's say, incidentally, just to make this clear, if you were sending your person to one of the Biz Opportunity meetings, this link is exactly the same link as this link. In other words, all of the ones with the same subject have got the same link. Did that make sense? Let me explain. Let's say you've got a brand new member and you want to send them to the Getting Started conference. You would highlight the link in the bit there. Now, again, I'll just go through how we got there. Just click on it. It will open up this tab. You highlight, and I like to use Control C. If not, I think you can right click on this. There you go. And just go down and click Copy. Then you open a new tab, and in the browser bar you just click on that and then Control V, and then that just converts through to the welcome page. So you get the name of the conference, as you can see here, Getting Started with FM. And the reason that each of those links can be identical is because it's from within here that you choose which day you want to attend. So if you're choosing today, you can go 11 o'clock, 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and then you just register. So you don't need to come back to the calendar every single time that you want to send somebody along there to find out ahead of time which one they want to register for. All you need to do is just get the one link for the subject, and then they can choose the time that's convenient for them. So here we go, webinar, BizOp, and it'll explain what's in there. Or if you want to do the how much do you want to earn in the next 90 days conference, then you just click on that. Did I say there was a fourth way? Oh yes, fantastic. Let me show you. Now, it was something I was playing about last week, and if you've been reading on the forum, we'll have a quick look at the forum posts in a moment. But it was this, it was something I could do. I was just playing around with it, and I've been using this. So it's really good. It's just a little bit of it's a program. I've called it the FM Smart Desktop Link, and it's just a little program that you can install, and I'll show you how to get that in a moment. And it's got a lot of links that you might find useful. So if you wanted to go to the FM main website, you just click there. And it takes you straight to the website. Excuse me. That wasn't the link I wanted. Push that one down. If you want to place an order, this will open up a link to the how to place an order video. And I said, what I was really saying was there was a fourth way to find the conferences. Again, with this little piece of software, just click on that and it takes you straight through to the webinar schedule. How good is that? And there's loads. You've got the calendar, the catalogues in there, the pay plan, some tips on email marketing, some leads, help and support, all here in this just simple program. I'll be honest, as I said, and there's a little training video that I've created, but as I said in that, you could bookmark this, you could save this, you could save each of these bits on your computer. But why do that when you can just do it with this one? And what I'll do, for example, as the catalogues update, because it's an online thing, I just put the new one there. So when you open it up, you should get the latest one in there. Obviously, give me a couple of days if they do change it online for me to update it and upload the new catalogue on there. But generally, you'll have the most up-to-date catalogue by just clicking on this. Should we have a look? What do you want to have a look? The latest new catalogue. There you go. And there you go. There's our new catalogue. Simply ready to go. And you can just scroll through it and it's ready at your fingertips. So that's the Smart FM link. Well, how do you get to it? It's in the forum. I've made it available. So let's show you where it is. Firstly, because it was last week, it will be available. Somebody's been commenting on it, so it'll be within this section called View Active Posts. And if you missed how we get there, you just click View Active Topics, and then you scroll down, Smart FM Desktop Link Program, click there. Here's the video that explains how it works and what it all does. Well, I've just shown you about that, and this link here will take you directly to the download. You just download it, install it. Watch this video because it gives you tips for installing. One thing I'll just ask, excuse me, you can you can give this away, right? Couple of things I ask though. You can install it on your own team support website, distribute it via Facebook. If you're going to give it away without sending people to the forum thread, and you don't want to publicise the forum as a result of it, then please don't download from my servers. You need to install it somewhere for your prospects to download it directly from you. That's just fair, you're using my bandwidth. If you're going to link to it and say, look, you can get a copy of it from the Talking Riches forum, then I'm happy for them to come through the forum and download it from there. But if you want to put it on your website and take credit for making it, that's fine. You just can't edit it. I doubt you'll be able to anyway, but you can't. All you need to do, you put it on your website, keep a copy of it on your server, and allow people to download it. If you've got a website, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you want to distribute it via Facebook, that's fine as well. But once again, you need to arrange the delivery of the software, okay? But if you send them via the forum to download it, if they're a member of the forum and they need any support, they can click on the forum and ask questions of how to use it there. Thank you. So that's one of the things that we've been talking about. Let's quickly just whiz through and see if there's anything of note this week been going on. So David Beavis has got a team support site, somebody that actually you can get a lot of downloads. David's created a fantastic support site which has got really loads and loads and loads of useful information on it, and David's been updating that, and as you probably aware, to keep that going takes a lot of work, and I know David puts a lot of effort in keeping this up to date with his Hall of Fame, various things on there. So how do you get to the team support site? Well, this is David's team support site. He's put various links in this post. We've been discussing products we'd like to see in the catalogue, and somebody raised a fantastic question. Paul, thank you for this. Great point. I've got somebody who just wants to concentrate on selling makeup and doesn't want to sell perfume. Do they need to buy a perfume sample kit? We answered that in there. Doctors know this. It sounded very medical. It was just a title that I gave this. And in here, I was discussing how methods that you can use to communicate with your team, and how you can use an indirect method to find out how things are going, but without seeming like perhaps you're pestering them. Here, of course, is that program I was just showing you, and I would urge you to get a copy. It's just simple. It's very simple, but when you get used to, when you put it on your desktop, you'll be surprised, as I was last week, how often I was using it. Product tip, fantastic for that. The brand new product, the brand new basic training event, details of that here. David's posted that for us, so you can get details by coming to this thread. News of the new makeup catalogues, and it's been a reasonably busy week. So that's it for this week. I hope you found this useful. I'll see you next week in the conference room. Make sure you're there. You're welcome to come along. Don't forget to send your prospects and your new team there. Make sure that they know that these are available. As I say, no branding. In other words, the only links that are in there are to links that are relevant to the training event. In other words, if you send somebody that perhaps is a prospect, I'm not going to send them to a site where they can join FM under me. So, till next week from me. And do you want to just say goodbye? Yeah. There she is. Come and say goodbye until next week, Molly. Yeah. Come on then. Say goodbye. Yeah. Okay. She doesn't like being picked up all the time. I'll see you next week. Thank you. And let me switch the recording off.